The newest Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailer has a ton of people excited, and I gathered a few of my homies to discuss the newest trailer, plus what they're looking forward to seeing the most in the future. Slaybix, what's poppin', bro?
Yo, what's good, KAUBA?
My boy Raiyuden, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
Like, I gotta ask you a few questions today, bro. Like, I don't know if you're ready for these Sparking Zero questions, bro. Are you ready?
Bro, ready for the questions, bro. I'm ready for the game. Like, let's get into it, bro. Like, I'm ready.
I will do the best that I can.
I believe in you, bro. First thing I want to ask you is, what are your thoughts on the newest Sparking Zero trailer?
My newest thoughts, I guess, first off, I love the visuals. I personally am a fan of something that I see a lot of people complaining about, and that is the characters being split up via their eras. And maybe that might just be because I, grew up on the original Budokai Tenkaichis. I know anime games are a lot more streamlined now. You can just have this one Goku that encapsulates all of them. But also, I feel like that doesn't make sense. And I'll tell you why really quick. I just don't understand how they would be able to, or I just feel like it wouldn't make sense to have this Goku that has a transformation chain that goes Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. I feel like that's already too much, like just for one character. So that's my number one takeaway. Massive roster, and I like the fact that the characters are era-based.
Now, with them being era-based and whatnot, because, I feel you on that, right? Like, it could be a large roster and whatnot, and there is concern about it taking up too much space. But, I mean, there's also fun and variety, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Without having that, we wouldn't have Goku mid, you know what
right?
I'm saying?
Like,
that's that goal.
Dude, bro, if you don't want Goku mid in the game, you're not about the Budokai Tenkaichi life. I just gotta let you know, bro. Goku mid is the heart and soul of Budokai Tenkaichi.
That's that goal, bro. Look, if he ain't in it, I don't want it. That's it.
Exactly.
I think, okay, a couple things. Number one, they did an amazing job improving on how the game looks from the first trailer that we got to this one here. A lot of people already on Twitter have made comparisons and have shown Vegeta's face has far more shadows, more details, more expressions. So it's very clear that the developers are serious about this one. They want to provide a top quality AAA anime fighting game experience, and I'm all for it. It gives me a lot of optimism, but I will also say the game clearly needs to be in the oven for a little longer, and I hope they take their time, because even in the trailer, I think a lot of us have noted there are some bugs. Impact frames when Goku got hit, his hair was falling through his skull, stuff like that. Small things, but they came so far. The game looks so great. I hope they don't rush it. I hope they don't release they don't make like a super early release date. Take your time. Make this the best game that you can.
I'm actually really glad that you brought up like the graphical differences between the first trailer that we got and then this trailer that we just got, right? Because when I saw that first trailer, I'm just like, yo, the game actually looks good for what they're showing us, right? And then afterwards, we saw this trailer, and people are showing like the comparisons between Vegeta using Gallic Gun. Yeah. And I really saw the shading difference. I was like, whoa, like, was the first trailer really like that? Like, so just knowing that, they're upgrading it bit by bit is nice, but you are right about like it needing to cook in the oven for a little bit longer because those glitches, yeah, we can't fight against Goku then like he's at one spot and then his hair is all the way on the other side of the screen, so we can't have that happen.
Yeah, I really want them to take their time with this game. I think the developers are feeling a ton of pressure on this one because when you say this is a direct sequel to a beloved title by Dragon Ball fans, you have to make sure that you honor that.
Yep.
And I think we can all say we've all experienced this the last couple of years. AAA anime games, they haven't been the greatest experience. They've either felt really clunky, they weren't true to the anime, or even worse, they feel like rushed cash grabs. They just don't feel like a true premium experience. They're not worth your money. So I'm really hoping that Sparking Zero comes out and sets an example and says, hey, listen, we are going to set the standard. We're going to come out here swinging and break the curse of really bad anime games, because there's a lot of people riding on this one. I hope they do it right.
I mean, truer words have never been spoken. Literally, you took the words out of my mouth. I can't even add anything extra because you're spitting fast.
It's true. It's true. We've been looking at these games and we're like, really? No way. Really? Like, you're using such a beloved IP and this is what we get? Like, it's almost like the developers know that people are just such massive fans of this series that they can get away with a half-baked product. That doesn't fly anymore. Yeah, it's not gonna fly anymore. So really, really, really hoping Sparking Zero does a great job. Just take your time, refine everything that you need. I really hope they don't come out and release an early release date just because people keep asking. It is better for them not to come out with a date so that they can set it based off of how confident they are on their progress. Just do it right.
Next question. What are you most looking forward to in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
Man, I am looking forward to the World Tournament. And I would be so excited if World Tournament could go online. Like with the ring outs and everything, that would be so hilarious. And they make for some good videos too. That would be super fun. I'm also looking forward to just getting hands-on with like the newer Dragon Ball Super characters too. Because the only real game you can play as them in right now is either Fighters or Xenoverse. Yeah. So I'm excited to see them in a more like Budokai Tenkaichi-esque I guess, playground.
You know, what's crazy is I never even considered the World Tournament mode, like, at all.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I'm so used to, like, you know, Xenoverse and Fighters, where I know, like, Xenoverse has, like, the World Tournament event, but not like a
but it's
World
not,
Tournament mode.
Yeah, exactly. Like, with no ring outs and stuff, like, that's not really the World Tournament, bro. Like, and I'm thinking, like, if you've ever played the Storm games, like, dude, just how awesome it would be to, like, be in that environment. You hop into this World Tournament game mode, and it's not all the matches going on at once. You're watching round one. You get to see, oh man, this dude's nice with Khalifa. I need to be ready for that. Then you got your match. Like, bro, that would be so exciting, bro.
Bro, dang. And that's actually giving me some flashbacks to Raging Blast 2, man, because that had an online World Tournament mode with all those rules and whatnot in it. I need that. Dang, that's a good idea. I completely forgot about World Tournament.
I also want raid battles, bro. Like, similar to what people are doing on BT4 with like the super souped up Patara characters. I want that to be in the base game. Like, me and a couple of friends, we load in and we're getting dog walked by Omega Shenron. But that's fun, bro. Like, that's part of the fun.
No, see, like, you and I, we have like the same mind, because I even said that too, like, to some other homies. I was like, bro, a raid battle mode in Sparking Zero
would be so
flames.
Good, bro. Dude, you know what else would be good? A party match game mode, like where we do team battles. You get a character, I get a character, and we're fighting another team. I know connection would probably be an issue with that, but if the game has a good netcode, it could work.
All right, so you know what's crazy, right? There's actually a Dragon Ball game that's done something like that already, where you're actually able, like, you know, you get a character, I get a character, we get like two other homies, they get characters, and then against like another team, they all get characters.
Oh yeah, that's in Fighters, right?
It is in Fighters, but it's also in Battle of Z. And surprisingly, it worked really well in those games too. It was actually stupidly fun. Yeah.
Funny enough, fun fact, I skipped Battle of Z. I played the demo and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. It's one of the only mainline games that I skipped.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, the main reason why I got it was because it released on my birthday, but we don't talk about that.
Got you.
I honestly, playing with my friends, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I know they said it sounds like there's going to be no local split screen. Okay, you know, I'll come to terms with that. I just really look forward to having a fun, cooperative experience with my friends, because Fighters does an amazing job at their raid battles. I think that's such an awesome way to get you, a couple buddies together, just have a good time, jump in a Discord call, fight some really top tier AI. I really hope Sparking Zero does something like that, but brings it into the competitive scene where it's like, hey, you party up with two guys, you go ahead and you just go ahead and fight off against other people. Because, you know, you and I are in the Legends space. We have a good time, but you know, it would be great to fight other people with our friends. And, you know, it's a mobile game and that can be a little bit challenging, but this game could really bring that to life. And that's what I want. I want a fun Dragon Ball with my friends fighting it out against, you know, goodness knows who, whether it's AI or, you know, other players, their other gang of three. Just, we need to fight with friends. I need to fight.
You know what's crazy? So I made a video a few months ago, right? And I was talking about this particular subject as well. And I brought up the idea of, like, you know, Sparking Zero. Like, it's like, I'm playing, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, I throw you in, and you're, like, completely unprepared, and it's like, it causes chaos. It's like stupid fun with your friends like that. That sounds incredible. And again, like, Fighters does it. Like, I know, like, I've done it with the Tenkaichi 4 mod. Like, just being able to just have stupid, dumb fun with your friends in doing things like that, like a raid battle mode. would be freaking awesome. Like I would absolutely love for that to be a mode in Sparking Zero. That'd be incredible.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw from the trailer, they have great ape giant characters. How cool would it be if it was you and your friends going up against a raid boss, Great Ape Vegeta, Gludagon, Cell Max, just a giant character, giant Lord Slug, just stuff like that. Let me fight that out. That would be so much fun. And like you said, comedic timing just writes for itself. Just like Lethal Company, you can cause the chaos whenever you want. You know, I'm about to get jumped. I'm gonna swap in with Ndukauba. He can deal with it instead. And then you're caught off guard. You're probably like, oh, Rai's got this. Wait a minute. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? And then I get a chuckle out of it. Everyone gets a chuckle out of it. We get some good laughs. I just need a good Dragon Ball experience with friends as well. I feel like we're kind of lacking that right now.
Yeah, so I would say, if anything, hello, Banda, if y'all ever hear this, you know, see this video, raid battles, please add them. That's all we ask. We just want to have dumb fun with our friends, and that mode would be the absolute golden opportunity to have that happen. Please, make it happen. Last question. If there was one character you would love to see in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, who would it be?
Oh, dude, that's difficult. I'm trying to think. So here's my mindset. I'm not just gonna say my favorite character, because my favorite character, there's no way they won't be in the game. Like mainline character, like they're gonna be there. So I'm gonna try and make a niche pick, someone that I think that the developers may or may not include in the base roster. Oh my God, I got it. You know who needs to be in the game for me? You remember Kato Pesra?
Oh, actually, no.
That the dude that was changing modes in the Tournament of Power, like he had like the speed mode, and he ran away from Freeze. I need him in Sparking Zero, bro. That's who I need.
Whoa, like, okay, so I never knew dude's name, right? Because I mean, he was kind of just like, he was kind of like the gag character.
He was he was a little random. Yeah, he was a little random.
But that would be clean though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
bro, I just think and they could even give him like a transformation chain of like his different modes. Like he could have like the speed mode, he could have like the power mode. That would be so. And him and Frieza better have that unique dialogue of him saying, "Come on, chase me, Frieza." And then Frieza's like, "I'm gonna ignore that."
Wow, that is actually a really, really good idea. Like, again, like I think like we're so like focused on like the main characters, right? You know, the Gokus, the Vegetas and whatnot, right? Like we don't really get the opportunity to think outside of the box.
And that was the power of BT3, man. Like you could play as Drum, you could play, or I think Drum was a super attack, I think it was Tambourine you could play as. But like we had like some of those more niche characters. I could play as a Raleigh, I could play as like General Blue, like characters that we don't typically see get love in these mainline Dragon Ball games. And like that was part of the fun of it.
It's kind of funny that you bring this up, because I got spoiled in the trailer. Well, first of all, Super Saiyan 3 Goku stole the show. Everyone was using his transformation scene as their thumbnails, as them just talking about how beautiful the game looks. The best Super Saiyan 3 has ever looked, and even better, Dragon Fist is an ultimate move confirmed from the trailer. So I can't ask for anything more. I already got everything. Christmas came early for me. I've been a good boy. Santa's like, here you go, man. Whatever you want, here. It's great. You can have it. But if it didn't have to be Super Saiyan 3 or that specific move, I think it would be cool if we saw a little, you know, lower represented characters get some love as well. I would love to see Tapion. I think Turles would be cool too for this one, because big open environment, destructible environment. And if you guys remember the scene where Turles is beaming Goku as he gets thrown against the Tree of Might, I think about that. Did you see how the beams look in this game? They got they curve. They got details to them. They have trajectory. They're not straight beams. Think about how cool Turles' beams would look with what we have access to now. I think his mechanics, his moves would look awesome too.
You know, it's really crazy, especially out of Turles and Tapion, that you brought up Tapion, because Tapion is, okay, personally, he's actually one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball, right? But he's also kind of obscure to a sense, right? It's only in recent time that they started bringing Tapion back into the video games, right? Like he got added to Xenoverse 2, he got added into Legends, of course he's in Dokkan, like he's in Heroes, right? Like things like that. So the potential chance of Tapion being in Sparking Zero is there, not only because of the fact that they've been bringing him back, but he's also a movies character. And if Giants are playable, there's no way in the world Hirudegarn won't be.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, if Hirudegarn's playable, I want Tapion. So, yeah. Like, oh, man. And it's also crazy at the fact that when you were talking about, like, the beams and all that stuff, right? Like, in Tenkaichi 3, if you shot a beam, it's going straight. That's it. You can't curve it. You can't do anything. So, having the ability, you know, based off of the trailer, the first trailer that we saw, right? With you being able to curve beams, oh my goodness, this game, bro, it's gonna be so good.
You know what's crazy though is I feel like they haven't shown us everything. We've seen destructible environments, but what about characters that can change environments? A good example of this is going to be Dragon Ball Super Broly. I mean, Dokkan has it right now. They got dimension-shattering rifts now. How cool would it be that if you could transform with Broly, you change the landscape? It could be the exact same area, but with a different color scheme. But just something like that. If we can interact with the environment as well as we can now by destroying everything around us, how cool would it be if you drastically changed the landscape? Oh, you're fighting on Namek? You guys are duking it out for a long time? Boom. It transforms to you becoming, you guys fighting it out in, well, exploding Namek. You got pillars of fire. It's all dark in the sky. Thunder. Like, they can do that. They have the power to do that. I want to see that. I want them to go all out with this one. Don't just make it destructible environment. Make it dynamic environment.
Yeah, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's confirmed up to an extent. Because I forgot if it was on the official website or if it was like an interview or whatever the case may be. But they were talking about, you know, as you charge, you know, the effects will like happen with like the wind and the sky and all that stuff. And I think even in one scene in the trailer, I believe it was when Vegeta was doing Big Bang Attack, the sky was like grayish red, but as he was actually charging the blast, it turned to like really dark gray. So it's like things like that. I'm like, okay, that's freaking cool. All
these little pieces make such a huge impact into the fight. It's not, if you look at it individually by itself, you'll be like, I don't think so, but it's when they all come together, they really sell the fight, they really sell the game, they really sell that feeling of I'm in control of one of the craziest battles ever. Yeah. So I really hope they go all out for it. Everything. Changing environment, destructible environment, dynamic environment. I mean, they showed us Goku powering up has an effect on the blades of grass. So I think they're thinking way ahead. I think they already know this. So I hope they deliver.
No, but I mean that's it, Slaybix, bro. You answered all the questions, bro. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me on, by the way. It was a great time. I love talking about Sparking Zero, and I'm sure I'm gonna love beating Ndukauba up in it even more.
What is this nonsense you are saying right now, bro? If you want these hands, I'm right here.
Bro, we'll just have to wait till the game releases, bro. We'll just have to wait.
Exactly. Let's get it. All right, but Raiyuden, that's it, bro. Those are all the questions, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you know what? Before you end my segment, we need to have a training arc, okay? I'm not that great at arena fighters. I know, big revelation, but at the same time, I'm not somebody that is willing to stay bad at arena fighters. I am committed to getting better because you best believe this is a game you and I are going to be duking out together a lot.
Yeah.
Whether it's raids, whether it's using characters, whether it's whatever, there's going to be a lot of content, and I want to make sure I don't lose because I already know the first 50 matches I'm going to lose. But as 50-1 is better than 50-0, so I just need to make sure. I need to make sure I get some W's under my belt too.
I'm right here if you need me. And again, guys, if you guys want to see me fight Raiyuden, let me know in the comment section below. And of course, go ahead and sub to his channel because that's my goal. And don't forget to check out SLAYBIX too because that's also my goal. So I'll have a link to his channel and Raiyuden's channel in the description below. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more content with all of us in the future.